inscrutable, impossible to understand or interpret. Yeah, that kind of makes sense for how the thaumaturge works. I don't get it. Hey, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we helped Kairi of Colony Gama out with some learning, and this time, well, apparently Teach has something for us, so let's go and wiggle our way towards the commander's office and see what we got out here.
I've gathered some feedback from the new recruits. Training seems to be progressing satisfactorily.
Right. We've really been trying to do our best. Didn't realize how hard it was to hammer things into folk, though.
It's gratifying to see you acknowledge how much work I've put into it, sir.
You're just a big bag of lectures, aren't you? Either that or snide remarks.
You're such a lively bunch. I can see why you're so popular.
Leaving that aside for a moment, is the training going to continue?
Yes, about that. I do believe that the time to apply the finishing touches is approaching.
Finishing touches? You mean...
Yes. We're going to perform large-scale maneuvers that encapsulate everything we've done so far.
Yeah? Large-scale maneuvers? Now we're talking.
Do you think they'll be up to scratch when we've completed these maneuvers, Teach?
I'd say so, especially if all of you are prepared to participate as well.
Of course. So when do we start?
Right now.
Huh?
Actually, to be honest with you, the preparations for the maneuvers are already complete. All we need to do now is to get everyone over to the designated location, in fact.
You've got everything squared away ahead of time? Ah, that's so crafty.
You see, I anticipated that you'd reach the end of the exercises at around this point in time.
Teach can be a touch pushy sometimes.
No, I don't think so. I just have so much faith and confidence in your abilities.
Well, where should we go to get started?
Do you know Everblight Plain?
Yeah, of course. We've even been in a dust up there, as I remember.
The new recruits have already departed for the target location. They're probably there already. I'll share the full details of the maneuvers once we've rendezvoused with the rest of the forces.
And so we start off Shadow of Enmity.
Let me think. The place you're talking about is...
It's Everblight Plain. Well then, shall we set out?
Not quite, because I just realized I really need to get some things sorted out after, so let me just unlock all of these. But then, let's just quick go with... that's fine. Tri-slash, always reliable. Yeah, that's fine. Skills, we can go with... I only just realized that I had forgotten to do this, which is a big whoopsies on my part. But, oh well. The Mercurial rings, I think, are still fine. And then... there's a decent crit rate already on the Flash Fencer, so... and go with the Warped White Brooch. Brooch. As for these... Relay, I'm only at level 3 for Steel Cleaver. Alright. As for you... we can go... Factoring, probably. Seraph. Yeah, sure. We can go more attack. Sure, that won't go wrong. Then we can go with, Jesus, 74% physical defense. It's pretty decent if you ask me. But regardless, we can run our way out there. And I'm just gonna play as no, because we haven't played as the Flash Fencer in a long time. I mean, we haven't had the Flash Fencer in a long time. Pretty much, I think, almost pretty much since we got Ethel initially, like 110 episodes or something like that ago. Like, it's been a long, long time.
Shall we deal with this?
But just a Ropal? Yeah. Just a Ropal rising out of the dirt. And, you know, I did say before, I could just walk there. No. I could. But that's a kilometer away. So, hell no. Hello, new recruits. Gonna whip you into shape.
Everyone present and correct. Then I'll proceed with the mission briefing. Before we start, please turn your attention upward for a moment.
Upward? Oh!
A number of containers arranged by me for the purpose of this maneuver have just this moment made landfall.
Foots, Zakir, and Kyrie. Your squads will get to the containers and recover the contents. Quick as you can.
What about us?
You're going to be acting as an enemy. You'll do whatever you can to prevent the recruits from performing the recovery.
We'll be fighting against Neil's crew, but we'll get punked.
Oh, please. No need to make quite such a fuss about it. This is simply a training exercise.
Yeah, I mean, the big boys aren't gonna go full tilt at us newbies, surely.
You three, listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. Whatever opponent you may face, I forbid you to belittle or think ill of them. From the moment you raise your blade against theirs, you must project every ounce of your power when you fight. In that way, you do an honor to your opponent.
Honor?
If you do not offer that honor to your opponent, then all that remains is the shadow of enmity. If pure power is the only prize of battle, then surely this war will never end. For the most sacred duty of every soldier is this: to stamp out evil at its source.
Busting out the big words as usual.
That's our teach for ya.
Neo and companions, do not hold back. Bring your full strength to bear on your juniors.
All right, we'll do our level best to assume the role of enemy.
Very well.
Squads, to your positions. Wait for the designated start time.
Iris communication is forbidden from this point. That is all. Disperse.
It's time. We should commence with our battle plans as well.
Huh?
Teach? What is it?
I just had the feeling I was being watched. A trick of the mind, perhaps.
Come on, let's get out there and grab these containers, yeah? The rookies are gonna beat us to it.
Yes, indeed. We elders need to demonstrate a bit of spirit.
Roger. Starting mission.
Ooh, he was actually being watched. Another thing, I'm just really all over the place. I'm going to rank Uni up to level 10 in Signifer, so I can switch her class to another tank.
Nothing's getting past me.
Yeah, sure. Oh, ooh. That's gotta change. We can go with a higher block rate. We can go with Let's see. Yeah, we can have Uni be have the legendary bot. Tri-slash I think always will help because we do have topple on her as well. And then Glitterstream would also do the same sort of deal.
Mighty beat.
Mighty beat. I don't think we have anyone. Do we have anyone with? We do have a daze. So actually, in that case,
Way home.
we'll throw it away home. We don't have any launch anywhere, do we? We do actually have a launch. Well, actually, in that case,
Cry of faith.
let's go Cry of Faith. Let's go there. I did use Napalm coins to boost Mio's Zephyr to level 10. It's because I was doing some.
Mighty beat.
I were doing some. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why can I not speak? Some Archsage Gauntlet. There we go. Took a while. But yeah. Doing a little bit of that. And then I guess. Sure. Something like that.
We should start out by looking for the containers.
There should be 3 in all, right? Let's hurry.
And then deciding where to go, I'm just all over the place, really. Go ahead to this one, which is probably the 3rd drop, because me. And remember when all these enemies looked so big and tough and strong and other synonyms for that? Yeah. Good times. Now we got the first drop coming in.
Quite a rare sight.
Yes, here we go.
Here we go. This is the Kier squad.
First blood.
Alright. Yeah, only level 54. We are cutting through them real quick, like. And just cut through them. Yeah, secure down right away. Captain is done, which means that their morale should fall, and they will be routing soon enough. Or, if they are demons or undead, they'll just start oh wait, no, that's Total Warhammer. It's a game that I eventually do want to play for the channel, because I love Total War, and especially Total Warhammer 3 I've been really into. Yeah, it has problems, whatever. But it's also just not the style of game that I would do well on the channel with. So, yeah. Oh, I feel bad for beating up Shun. I could beat her up even more by doing a chain attack with now.
Had to.
Crap! Nothing else for it. All units, retreat, double quick!
Considering the state of play, they picked a good moment to withdraw.
Indeed. Zakir's going to be a solid addition to the Force, thanks to your instruction.
I can't take all the credit. It's down to their superb teamwork as much as anything.
Yeah, we bagged the container.
Can't wait to see what we got. Shouldn't give the others a chance to regroup. Let's just swipe it and skedaddle.
Ha! It seems you're relishing your roles as the bad guys. Good casting by me.
Zuno! Namaki! Anyone? Is anyone there? Oh, I picked a great time to get lost, didn't I? So what now? No, I can't just stay here. It's getting worse. I need to step up to the plate. Be more like Mio.
That's totally not creepy. What did I say? It was the second drop. Yes, I think it said it would be the third drop, so that's just weird that it's the second one, considering it's not the one in the middle. Oh well, whatever. Still, also classic Kairi, she's lost. So that means probably whenever we get to that group, it'll be just Zunu and Namaki. As you know, it's Kairi. Again, I like Kairi. And her actual voice is much funner.
What's with that one?
It's got a fun accent. Lots of fun accents.
Hey, over there! That lot's in trouble!
Famished voice. This is Kairi's team. So, yeah. Huh. I appear to be low on health. Pop that. Do we have food in the container? Honestly, I'm assuming the containers have nothing in them. Even, like, obviously, you can see gameplay-wise, they don't have anything in them. Imagine, like, even in universe, they don't have anything in them because it's a training exercise at the end of the day. So, no real need to have spending actual resources, especially with Gamma's resources already being a little bit on the tough side. As the whole, they relied a lot on the castle thing, and this is an early colony that really goes to show how important the castles are.
Thanks for helping us out there, I guess.
Yeah, no worries.
Considering we're meant to be your enemy, I'm not sure help is the right word.
Even so, we couldn't just leave them to get mown down there, could we?
Ha! Chaos reigns supreme on the field of battle. Let this be a lesson to you.
Huh? Aren't you guys in Kairi's squad?
Yeah, that's right.
So, where's Kairi?
She's not here. I guess she's gotten lost, as usual.
Ah, life's compass is never set on a single course.
Huh? So she wandered off again?
That's our Kairi. What should we do, Teach? Do you want us to look for her?
No. Let's leave it to them. This too is a part of the training.
Roger that. I'll track her down then. Though, to be honest, I don't fancy my chances.
Oh, there was actually stuff. Wow. That is miss.
Kairi's all right.
Kairi's a stout-hearted soldier. Have faith in her.
Well, I mean, there are level 60 Kavesi, so... And also that weird creepy dude watching the small child. Yeah, it's, Oh, okay, to be fair, you can never really be too much older than someone in this universe, considering the whole 10-year age limit thing. It sounds real bad out of context. But yeah, you can never really be too old. So no one's really particularly a child or an old man or anything like that, unless you're a city slicker. And they're probably running an ambush for us, aren't they?
See what we've got.
What? There's no one here. Are we the first?
Huh? That sucks! What an anticlimax! Oh well. Let's recover the container.
Not so fast.
Oh, what? Where?
Well, we're surrounded.
So it seems.
You thought us rookies were gonna be a pushover, didn't you? Well, joke's on you now.
Fork it over!
We've got a full head of steam over here, and you're gonna get all of it. Sorry!
Just how I like it. Come at us, mudders. Nothing like a chump with a death wish.
Lance really is into the villain role, isn't he? Well, shan't be too difficult, I don't think. You just bop all of them, but yeah, not too much difficulty. Just bop that. I imagine that probably the evade plus the back attack probably not the best, because it's a little bit difficult to, you know, attack someone, to take advantage of both. I mean, it is possible, but sure ain't likely. And just keep bop, bop, bop. Oh. You're just taking your dog tags as loot and your armor. I need your clothes. I've never actually seen Terminator, so I don't know the rest of the line. But yeah, something like that. This feels way, well, I know why it feels way easier than extracurricular, I think, because I actually have a good party setup. Or not terrible one, at least.
Snuff it! I think we stuffed here.
You really handed it to us. We're gonna have to call it quits.
Hey, don't think of it like that. You drew a pretty sharp line in the sand there.
Right, and I'd say that means you've still got room to grow. So don't let up now. That means a lot.
Well, guess we'll be yoinking the container then. Unless you rookies got another round in you.
No, I know when I'm beat.
You sure about that? I thought you liked a bit of hard sparring, even more than strength training.
You still bitter about that, Senna?
Excellent. Your duty is fulfilled, and admirably at that. Let's return to the original rendezvous point.
Oh, that's weird. I thought it was round here. Oh, did I go off in the wrong direction again? Oh. No, I can't have. Everything's totally fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh. Ah! A Vessi soldier! What am I gonna do? Ah! Ah!
Well, Kyrie, the first thing I would do is I would pull out your gun. Right? I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, we're some of the good ones, you know. But like, I mean, that guy is definitely ill-intense. So I would probably want to fight back if I were you, Kyrie. But, oh well, it's Kyrie, and she's little baby. Little baby. But back to the rendezvous.
Everyone, thank you for your perseverance. In these maneuvers, you showed quality, doggedness, and grit in the pursuit of excellence.
But we've got to face it. We got trashed.
Hey, don't be down on yourself. You proved you got the right stuff, yeah?
The amount of pressure and problems you gave us, I'd say that's pretty promising for new recruits.
While the leader of each squad is present, there's something I'd like to announce.
I guess I'll have to stand in for Kyrie. We haven't found her yet.
What? I guess we'll need to mount a proper search for her.
Sheesh, she's a real test of patience, that one.
Yes, Teach speaking.
So, you're calling yourself Teach now? Interesting.
What? Who?
But that's not all that's interesting. For example, What became of that soldier of yours? The one blindly wandering around the battlefield back there. Where is she now?
What have you done with Kyrie? You'd better not have hurt her.
It's all down to you now, Teach. You better start the search for her. Seek help from your comrades then. Bring your reinforcements. It makes no difference to me. But hear this. I won't let you escape.
Forgive me, but I cannot follow your meaning. You aren't making a shred of sense.
A clue. Remember Kai. Think of me as a ghost from your past.
Teach? What just happened? Is something up with Kyrie?
It appears that Kyrie has been abducted by a mysterious party.
Abducted? But who would...
I don't know yet. I sense a Kavesi hand in this, or perhaps...
Well, we'd better get out there and help her.
No. Kyrie is my responsibility. Please lead the troops back to the colony.
Hey, come on.
Commander, don't worry about us. We'll be okay.
We may be a bunch of rookies, but I think we can get ourselves back to the colony in one piece. Commander, sir!
Zuno, Foots, but...
Commander! I also think that might be the best course of action. We just slow you down. But if you take Noah and the others, you've got a much better chance of finding Kyrie.
Spark, guys.
Understood. You're right. Take yourselves back to the colony.
Everyone, listen up. I'm going to have to ask you to assist in the search for Kyrie.
We were here for that from the start, Commander. Let's find Kyrie.
That means we're gonna have to find a way to search this vast expanse. It'll be tough.
Perhaps it won't be so tough. I've already formed a broad concept of Kyrie's current location.
Huh? Really?
Rotswoe Battlescar is the site of an ancient battlefield in the west of Everblight Plain. I surmise that Kyrie is deep within that zone.
How come you're so certain, Teach?
Time is short. I'll explain on the way.
Commander, please bring Kyrie back safely.
On my honor, I swear it, and you must promise to be vigilant until you've safely returned home. We have to get to Rotswoe Battlescar. I must find Kyrie.
Kyrie, please be okay.
Like I said, Kyrie should just brought out her gun. Instead of tripping, apparently. Whatever. Details, details. Also, this is definitely like the same colony that we beat at the very beginning of the game a whole 145 episodes ago. So, I don't think this is Colony Kai.
There's something I need to tell you about before we proceed.
Is it to do with why you knew where Kyrie was?
That's right. You see, I have an idea that our mysterious opponent's true target is myself.
So then, he only snatched Kyrie to get to you?
Exactly. He took her as nothing more than a hostage to lure me out. Considering this angle, the pieces start to fit together.
Commander, does this mean that you know the identity of our opponent here?
Not for certain, but I have a hypothesis.
And if that hypothesis is correct, then Kyrie should be just up ahead.
So, what is it then?
Cause and effect.
What? Something you did in the past?
A colossal struggle took place on this battlefield a long time ago. Kevis and Agnes lost countless lives in that battle. In the end, both sides were annihilated. Afterwards, it was said that the ones that let loose the dogs of war were Colony Kai. that this slaughter was their doing. Remember Kai, they said.
Of course. I've read the tales of that battle too. But what does that have to do with all this?
We'll need to save Kairi if we're to truly untangle the whole of this intrigue.
Well, whatever the truth of the matter, one thing doesn't change. We need to save her.
But if I'm right, I need to put an end to this for good. Stamp out evil at its source. Or otherwise. Kairi, please, be safe.
So this quest is a reason why it can be a little bit confusing as to how everything works, right? Because we can see that, you know, Teach is 10, so he's younger than Mio because he's not at homecoming, but he tells a story like it's happened.
Turn here of all places. Teach?
And like he talks about it like it's, you know, real ancient, you know, 50 years ago, but it can't be more than probably 7 or 8. So like, I read the tales of a thing that happened in your lifetime, like not that long ago. I don't know, it's everything with a thaumaturge Teach is weird.
Kairi!
Commander Teach!
Are you alright? Are you injured?
I can't stand. I'm sorry.
You're in one piece at least. Something to be thankful for.
Yes, it looks like we've narrowly avoided the very worst outcome. But...
The way you talk, the way you act, it's as if you're a different person. Or do my eyes deceive me? No. You knew the meaning of this place. It must be you.
Are you alone? Do you have allies?
Look at that Veronis. The last bit of life burning within its flame clock is mine. This is where my friends died, slaughtered to the last, by the hand of Colony Kai's commander, the man dubbed the All-Slayer.
You're a survivor of that battle.
That's right. Just like him.
I can understand well what it is you want, but why act in this way?
Luring you in with this little nobody, you mean? If I hadn't taken such measures, you would have gotten away from me. Just that you'd given me the slip by changing your identity, running from the past.
I know that I can never escape my past, not ever. But I chose a different path. I chose to live with the past as a burden I must bear.
A wonderfully convenient use of logic. Do you suppose it will persuade the dry and dusty bones of the dead? Enough of your sophistry and lies! This is the purpose I lived for. Why I endured the pain of being the final survivor of my people. Well, it's all about to come to an end. I will kill you as an offering to my friends!
It seems you're bent on fighting me. What if there were another way?
Please, enough. You dare to despise me, to look down upon me as a worm, an insect. I'm not the weakling you think I am. At least I don't throw away my friends like spent trash. I'll kill you. I'll kill you all. You'll see. Oh, you'll see.
Teach! Be careful. That's no regular Kavesi soldier.
Your death is long overdue, Oleg!
love this guy's voice so much. He's got a fantastic voice. I want to find his voice actor. Because, I mean, he's not going to be someone that we, you know, get a voice actor overview for because he's not a main character or even a side character for that matter. He's literally just a one-off, but, you know, still. Oh dear, I appear to be launched. I appear to be in the air. And I did that wrong. Luckily we have like a bunch of people with Smash, so we can rack up the damage that way. We only have one launch though, which is a little bit of a problem. So, you know. You win some, you lose some. I want to see if the wiki has this guy's voice actor. Just Bopify you. And it does not look like it. Invincible, dodging. Seems kind of like cheating to me.
What's the matter, Oleg? Is this all the strength you can muster?
Your hope, your desire is to kill me. That being so, there is no meaning in our fighting. Just do what you will now.
You mean to insult me even now? Fighting a weakling like me isn't worth the effort, is that it?
No, you're wrong. You don't understand at all.
Then fight! Fight like you fought my allies, like you crushed the life from their bodies! Show me your true nature, your fangs! Kill me, Oleg! Crush me! Coward! I won't stop, not until I bring the red mist down upon you. If it takes laying down this rookie's corpse to get a rise out of you, I'll do it.
Hey, I'm no rookie.
What?
Huh? Kairi.
Huh? Hey, when'd she get back up?
Kairi, if you're back on your feet, escape while you can.
No, I won't run away. I'll fight by your side with all of you.
Don't be a fool.
I'm not. I'm doing what the commander told us to do. Do honor to your opponent. Fight them with every ounce of your strength.
Kairi, you're...
That's why we fight. Me, you, Mio, Commander, all of us. I am a warrior of Colony Gamma.
She's right. I forgot the very thing I told my students to guard in their hearts. It was me that lacked maturity, that hadn't grasped the basic truth. Certainly your technique, it's amazing. It's only natural. You've applied yourself to discipline which forces you to stare death in the face. Since you've borne that burden, I ought to fight you with my whole strength and spirit. To meet your passion, I will unbind my darkest arts. Kairi, please, lend me your powers.
Roger that, Commander. I'll give it everything.
As you wish. More kindling for the Carnival of Carnage. Show me these darkest of arts, Oleg. Teach me what you mean.
Oh, well. Teacher has a new art unlocked. So, yeah. I'll go over it, obviously, later. We can get him launched, so we can actually implement a smash. No, we cannot implement a smash. And we are bound. Just wiggle on through. And wiggle on free. Now hold up. And I just saw a thing on here. Hold up. Just give me a sec. Okay, this one doesn't know for certain, but so I won't say it. That's just the problem with some of these more extra voices, that you don't really get the names on them. For when I do my voice actor thing, I'll probably do that, not necessarily early Chapter 7, but during Chapter 7. There'll be a point which... Yeah, I think probably just... I'll just say it. As we're going through the final dungeon, probably when I'm going to run that through, we'll start with Tyon. Yeah. Start with Tyon, get 271. Perfectly at 100. Bonk. Wow, that did like nothing. Yeah, probably just as we're going through the final dungeon, I'll do my voice action notes. I always like doing those. And there'll be one that I'll have to go through later. Because I doubt we get all the way through them in the one go. Okay, we're good. You need to get a lot. Let's do, yeah, 96. We might be able to get... No, not quite. I was about to say we might be able to get an amazing, but no dice. Bop, bop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Just punch him in the face. Tyon's back up. Sure. Let's do that. Break again. It's a 65. Yeah. Lands would get another 10. Easy. And that's a good one. 207 on the amazing. Ooh, that's some damage. That's some nice damage. Yeah, let's go with Uni. And then we can actually... Yeah, let's go with Teach. 21,000 with a single attack is real nice. Nope. I'm recording this pretty early morning, so I have some of my backup wake-up alarms. If that makes sense. I don't think it does. It might. I think Mio's my one with launch. Don't worry, the other alarms are turned off. We are good. Bonk, bonk. Womp, bonk. 20,000 is also really nice, so... Run design! Definitely can't afford to do any of those. We should have a normal smash somewhere, right? Pretty sure someone has a normal smash art. launched there. Yeah, Mighty Beat on Uni. I realize now, probably needs to get launched first. Ah well. And then just overfall. And just go time to get as much as possible. Which we can probably do crit rate. Oh wait, no, sorry, the crit rate doesn't work, I don't think. Yeah, that's right. 1154, that's pretty good. I think we have seen a 13, but I believe that was with Fiona, so we got an extra. And this will probably do him in. Yep. $1.5 million damage.
Is this it then? Is this the end for me? Your past will always haunt you. I want you to live on in my pain. Mere death is not your fate.
I will remember these words forever, until my dying day.
You there, Agnian.
Me?
I said you were a rookie. A nobody. I take it all back. You're strong. Much stronger than I could ever.
Oh.
Mio, I need to ask you a favor.
You want me to see him off, don't you?
That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Perhaps now his soul will find some respite.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Please, allow me to thank you once again. If you hadn't backed me up today, who knows what could have happened.
Teach, don't mention it. We did exactly what we had to.
Kairi, you acquitted yourself very well in battle. You've made true progress.
Really? I was really useful to you.
Yeah. I'm seeing you in a whole new light now, Kairi. You're a credit to the Agnian forces.
Wow. I'm so happy to hear you say that, Mio. Feeling a little dizzy now.
Teach, I need to ask. Just who are you, exactly? The Kavesi soldier was calling you Oleg. That was a name that used to ring out in Agnes too. A commander whose martial prowess was nigh unmatched. According to the official records, Oleg fell in battle many years ago. If what that soldier said was true, then you're...
Tyon, it's wise of you to press me on this matter. But you must forgive me. I'm afraid I cannot tell you any more about that name.
Is that because we haven't earned your trust?
No.
It isn't that. It's something else. I am bound to a promise, an oath.
An oath?
To impart wisdom to those who will succeed us, to teach them of strength and the tenets of battle. That this humble wish should spark, we pledged never to divulge the secrets of the past. That's the oath that I took with Consul G.
Consul G? The same Consul G that we took down?
By way of that oath, Consul G gave me a new name and a new role as an educator.
But why would you be forbidden from talking about the past?
Because you see, I have no right to do so. However many words I expend talking about the past, they would be nothing more than a collection of empty excuses. I'd merely be setting down the burden of the past in the hope of being forgiven. So, the Consul strictly forbade it. I must preserve my oath, as long as I draw breath.
I see. But this must be a huge weight for you to carry. I mean, you can't share your worries or your troubles with anyone.
Teach. About the past. Are you also against us trying to find out about it?
No. Of course, you are not bound by oath. Just as I have no right to divulge the past, I have no right to obstruct those seeking the truth either. If you want to uncover the past, that is a matter for you and you alone.
Hey, sorry, mate. I kind of lost the thread a bit there.
Perhaps we can revisit that another time.
It's getting on. The others must really be stewing in their juices about Kyrie.
You're right. Let's get back and let them know she's safe.
Roger that, Mio.
Please, go ahead without me. I'll catch you up.
I understand.
And Selleck finishes Shadows of Enmity, teaching the party to rescue Kyrie and put an end to the entanglement with a vengeful opponent, thereby stamping out evil at its source. Gets us the Thaumaturge boosted up more. We can talk about it.
What's that?
What's that? What are we looking at?
Oh, looks like we can go on from here.
Not much further, but I mean, sure. So, yeah, that's the Thaumaturge finger, and again, Teach is just weird, his quest is weird, his characterization is weird, and his class is weird. So, let's just go and talk about said class. Is Mio the? It is Mio, that's the Inheritor. So, let's go and talk about the Thaumaturge, starting off with its multipliers. At level 20, it'll be 0.75 HP, 0.75 attack, 1.10 healing, 1.2 dexterity, 0.75 agility, 10% physical defense, and 30% ether defense. As for its skills, Wheel of Rebirth will heal all allies using a percentage of healing power when using bursts. Goes from 500, 600, 700, 800, finally 900%. Shingon increases your evasion while moving. This is a base evasion chance. 25, 27, 30, 32, and 35. Ultimate Shigong. When landing a hit, deals damage as though the enemy's physical defense was 40% lower. Oh, just percentage lower. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. This is not percentage. This is percentage points. So, for example, if you were to use, we have Ultimate Shigong on Mio right now, it doesn't go from her physical defense being 7 to 3.5, or at this point, roughly 4, I for her, so she would be at negative 33% physical defense. Life-saving fist is a heal on hit for auto attacks. Yeah. And apparently, I think the notes that I have are actually wrong. Let me double check because that ain't what we'll see. Hold up. Let's go with. Hold up. I'm just double checking because what I have on my notes and what I have here are not correct. Oh my god, really? Come on. Where is the class stuff here? What? Here, I can just look up Thaumaturge on. Because again, what I have is 60, 70, 80, 90, 100% heal power, but okay, yeah, no, that is just wrong. Unless it's, oh, you know what? I think what it is this isn't saying the heal and hit ratio. So yeah, that's what it is. Again, heal and hit is really weird and not great. Speaking of, Rank Splitter is a heal on hit. Yeah. Goes from 8 to 7 at level 10, 6 and 5 recharge. The 50, 75, 100 healing power, damage to heal power ratio. 180, 210, 235, 270, 310. Violent Flurry has a chance to ignore defense. Has a recharge of 8 to, well, this is the same recharge as Rank Splitter, 8 to 7 at 10, 6 and 5. A 30 to 40 at level 10, and 50 at level 20 chance to pierce. And then 270, 300, 325, 360, 400. Divine Protection grants Armor Veil, which is nullifying damage up to 20% of the max HP of the user. Goes from 4 to 3 at 15, and then the range is small to medium at 10, large at 20. Leaping Current removes all debuffs and grants Attack Up, which is 25% extra damage. The only thing that changes is the recharge, which is 5 to 4 at level 10, and 3 at level 15. Spirit Point Thrust inflicts binds, which means that the enemy cannot move or attack. 10 to 9 at level 10, 8 and 7, with a 180, 210, 235, 270, 310. Demise Thrust is the Talent Art, and inflicts Burst. 500, 540, 580, 640, 700. As for Oleg himself, his unique arts are Furious Flash, which replaces Spear Point Thrust. Profound Strength replaces Leaping Current, and All Slayer replaces Violent Flurry. The Pierce chance is the same, has a 5 to 3 recharge and a 410 to 500% multiplier. He has a TP of 30, his chain effect grants 10 TP to all characters except for himself, and his chain order is Dragon Unbound, which is heal on hit, with up to 200% hit power. Up to 200% heal power, which I think is mainly just for, because you can get some really high numbers, so it's only 4 to 5.5, 7, 8.5, and 10% of his damage dealt is healing. Again, unless you reach to double the healing power, which is very possible. So, yeah. Thaumaturge is a weird class. I've talked before about how I really don't like it. It's focused on heal and hit and burst, and heal on hit is very unreliable, let's say. It likes focusing on burst, and doing burst late game is easier, which is nice at least. But even then, if you're a healer, when your main method of healing is the end of a combo, I don't think it's that great. It's supposed to be a damage-focused healer. It's got a poor attack multiplier. Because, I mean, 0.75 is not great. Guardian Commander is the same. I mean, for a healer, it's not bad. but it's not great either. I think it's the highest damage healing class, but still, like, it struggles to, or I get what its role is. I get what it tries to do, but I don't think that that role is particularly great, right? But that said, I'm not someone who can really talk about how good or bad this class is, because I very much don't like it. It probably is better than I give it credit for, but I get the gimmick, I just don't like the gimmick. But still. And again, Teach is just weird in general. Steady Striker, Double Strike, Steel Cleaver, Sanga, Steam Belt, Survivor, Knee Guard. But yeah, with all of that taken care of, I think that does it for this time. And next time, we continue on our questing ways. But until then, see you guys later!